People judge what they're shown on TV. Donald Trump is the best example. You see someone acting like a dick on TV. You see someone acting like a dumbass on TV. You see someone acting like a dumbass on YouTube. Hell, I've acted like a dumbass on YouTube. And that's the only way you think of them. They're an asshole on TV. They must be an asshole in real life. They're a dumbass on TV. They must be a dumbass in real life. They're crazy on YouTube. They must be crazy in real life. No, that is their character. No one seems to understand this concept in modern day society. And the first person I want to talk about is fucking Donald Trump. I have done some research on Donald Trump. I've read some things on him. I've done some, not tons, but enough to know that when I hear someone call him just a plain asshole and a jerk because they saw him in the media saying something racist, something offensive, you know what? I'm going to say it 100 more times. He does that for attention. 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 That wasn't 100, but I'm not going to say it 100 times. When you do something big, something rude, or something outrageous, you get a reaction, which gets a lot of people to watch you, which gets you shown to everyone, which makes you money. I've tried to say this to so many people and no one listens. Why? Because people are stupid. People won't believe that fact because people don't like admitting facts about themselves. Sorry. Not everyone in the world is stupid. And when you use the word stupid so loosely, I mean it as in they're not able to see beyond one point. They only see one view of one thing because they're told one view of one thing. They don't look at other views and then make a hypothesis of what it could be. You see one thing, then you say, can't just judge that one thing. I gotta look at the other things before I can just judge that. That girl's bitchy, but why is she bitchy? Was she abused as a child? Was she not given anything as a child? Was she neglected? You have to look at things. You can't just say, she's a bitch. I hate her. But people do that in society. And it's stupid and horrible. See, I used it again. Oh no. I maybe act crazy sometimes in my videos. But that is literally like when you meet me in real life, I am not like that. The only times I act like that is if I get too much attention. When I'm on camera, I feel like it's just me on camera, so I do feel free to have attention, and I act like that. Maybe it's the Leo rising sign that I have. Anyways, Donald Trump is actually also a Leo rising. Funny how that works. Hold on. Another Leo rising is the guy from 30 Rock, the main guy, the one with the gray hair, that talks like this. Or I can't really do it, but yeah. And my uncle's also a Leo rising. Your rising sign is just how you act around a crowd or people you don't know yet, people you don't know on a personal level. With Donald Trump, believe it or not, he worked from the bottom to the top. He didn't just get everything handed to him. He worked. He learned on his own and worked. And whenever I hear people talk about how he went into debt, America runs on debt. Our society runs on debt. If you didn't know that yet, he's doing everything right. I also want to talk about falseness, fakeness. Like Obama going on stage with a bunch of stormtroopers tricked my grandma. She thought he was such a real guy. That's how tricked our media is. Some of them. A lot of our media has come to the realization that our government is bad and lies to us. But things like that. False identity. Being a character. Being shown as a character that people see. They don't see the real person behind that character. Most of the time I act like me. This is how I act. Those weird things. I'm weird, but I can admit that. But if I get really weird, I don't do that normally. Like in normal day public, I'll only do that to make someone laugh or impress someone. My emotional level, if I have an emotional connection with someone, I will act like an Aquarius. I will be weirdly emotional. I don't even look up how Aquariuses are. It's just, yeah. Anyways, Snooki, if you ever watched Snooki, or how about Kai Muscle? Those two people annoy the shit out of me. But guess what? If you watch interviews with them when they're not on their shows or they're not on their YouTube channels, they act completely normal. They don't act like their character. They don't act stupid. You have to not judge people. There's this one YouTube guy who I thought was fucking annoying. He acted like a douchebag, and he did like parodies of supplements, and he's like strong, and I didn't understand it until someone told me that he's an actor. He was acting those things. He was joking, and he just acts like a total douchebag in all his skits because they're skits. They're not real. But some people take it as real. They think he's that person. But he did an off interview where he was just normal. Yes. um, that's one reason why I say you can never actually know someone when you meet them on the street or you meet a new person and they give you their Facebook. You never actually know the person because you're seeing their rising sign in them. They're a sign that shows when they just meet someone, when they're showing their shield, like ask what their moon sign is. Your moon represents your emotional state when you're emotionally connected to another person. You'll need to know that when you're dating the person, if you ever do. If not, and you just pass by them at the bus stop once a week, then you're always going to see their rising sign. If you befriend them and talk to them on the weekends, or you're going to start seeing their moon sign. Especially if you get their Facebook. People post a lot of shit emotionally on their Facebooks. But if your sun sign is just overall you, it shows sometimes it shows a lot, because sometimes you could have your sun sign be Gemini, your moon sign be Gemini, and your rising sign be Gemini, so you're going to act like a complete dickhole. I don't like pure Geminis. I'm a sun Gemini, but I don't act completely like a Gemini. I act more like an Aquarius. Yeah, exactly. when I was younger, I acted more like my sun sign. But as I got older, I acted more and more like my moon sign, Aquarius. But I always had the weirdness of Aquarius. Anyways, this is getting off topic. One reason I would be worried about getting famous and being a celebrity was because most of the celebrities are controlled by the Illuminati. And if you don't know that, you don't believe that, you need to grow intellect. You need to grow a brain because it's proven. There's videos on it, there's books on it, there's so much evidence on it. So I would be afraid that they would win me over, but that's really hard to do for me, even though money easily wins me over. Control. When people try to control me, that doesn't win me over very easily. They would make me act a certain way to the public television that wouldn't be me. I have to be me. I act like me. Whenever I get the slightest bit of attention, I act like my Leo, and I'm a total dick. I can admit that. If I was on television as a character of any kind, I would be a complete asshole. 100%. I had a lot of friends in high school, so I was always in Leo stage. I was a dick. And Leos are nice to their friends, mostly to their friends. But I was all mixed together. This is turning into a zodiac thing, not a don't judge. But you get the point of what I'm saying. You get the point I'm trying to get across. Learn the person. Learn why they are the way they are before you judge them, before you judge the person, their character. And last but not least, the next time I hear a person call Donald Trump an asshole, but they don't give him any credit for the things he's done. He's had a TV show. He's made millions of dollars. And you know what? Debt? You use debt to make money. He uses debt to make money. You go into bankruptcy, borrow more money, get out of bankruptcy. No one understands how the financial system works in America, so keep complaining. But I like him as a person, not as a political figure. He's a dick when he's a political figure because he's trying to get up in the ranks. He's trying to succeed. Something about my sign, about Leo risings. He's a Leo rising. I'm a Leo rising. My uncle's a Leo rising. We all have something in common. And we're not like a Leo sun, Leo rising. We all have attention whore problems. If we're trying to get something of any kind, attention, money, fame, we will be a complete prick. And I mean it. Maybe it's a passive-aggressive prick. Maybe it's a aggressive prick. But we're always a prick when we want something. And we're getting attention. Attention will only make a Leo rising stronger. The more attention Donald Trump gets from being rude, the stronger he becomes. I'm just warning you. That's how I am. Give me attention. I become more confident. Way more confident. And then more. And then more. And then more. Yeah. We're like that. And my uncle's the same way. He's very successful. So goodbye, everyone. Hope this helped. Hope this soaked into some people's brains. Look up your zodiac birth chart. Find out what your signs are.